So what are we drinking? That's a question we began to ask ourselves. When we moved into our RV to live full time, we realized that we couldn't depend on the quality of water that was coming into our RV. So we move on a regular basis, and we quickly began to notice that the quality of water was not good. And that was something that was important to us and a problem that we needed to fix. We have a family of 6 and we live full time, and so it's important that what goes into our body is good. Our water was, some places I don't even think I would consider it drinkable. And so we had to figure out what to do about that. Enter Clearsource Water Filtration System. After a lot of research, this was the solution that we found that would best meet all of our needs and ensure clean water coming into our RV at all times. From cooking, to rinsing off our food, to drinking water, even to bathing, to showering, to brushing our teeth. All of the ways that we use water in our RV, Clearsource ensures that we have clean water. Okay, some of you might be interested to know how the Clearsource filtration system works. So it's a 3-step filtration process that when we purchased was designed to be an external kind of add-on feature, if you will. So we ended up mounting and plumbing our system into the plumbing of our RV. I say we, Kevin did. Kevin ended up mounting and plumbing our filtration system so that it went into the plumbing in our RV. So all of the water that comes from the outside goes through our filtration system and then into our RV so that all of our water is clean. Okay, now since we bought ours, Clearsource has begun to market one that is more a mountable, kind of like what we did with ours, not just an external canister system. But we want to take you outside and show you exactly what we did with ours and how we made it work.
Casey talked about how we had plumbed this Clearsource water filtration system into the plumbing of our RV. That's why we have it mounted here where it's easy to get to. We had to do a little bit of modification to make this mountable, but as Casey mentioned, they do sell one that is mountable now, so you don't have to make the modifications like we did. Super easy to change the filters. Be sure to have something to catch the water because these are full of water. Be sure to depressurize your RV before you attempt this. And there is filter number 3. We'll give you a look in just a little bit at the difference between the old and new filters and show you just how much junk we're getting out of our water. All right, so you can see that's pretty nasty. I don't know if you can see in the water or not. If you look in the water, you can see some of the larger pieces of, it looks like, I mean, goodness, all kinds of stuff is in that water. This is the first step. So this is where all of the rust and everything obviously gets taken out of the water. And it's gross to think that we could be drinking that, but we're thankful for our water filtration system that takes that out of the system. So here is our new box of filters. You can see these 3 filters, step 1, step 2, step 3. I will give one caveat here. This is a different version of the filter than we have in the box. So when you see the difference, it's not quite as drastic as it seems. But let's start with 3. So Level 3, you're not going to see a lot of difference because this is the third step, and most of what gets taken out of the water here is not visible like it would be at this level. Like I said, this is a different version of this, so it didn't get quite that dirty, but it's still taking out a lot. The one that is most drastic is this one right here. And you can see the amount of rust, sand, dirt, everything else that has come out of here. So if you look at it, this is a 0.5 micron. So that is the smallest that you can find in a RV. This is a virus guard, which I believe is 1 micron. And then this one is 5 microns. So just to give you an idea, this is much better than just the little faucet attachment that you can get. I think those take out 20 microns. So this takes out much more than you would be taking out with one of your standard like Camco inline water filters that you attach to the water faucet. So we're going to go ahead and install these and we'll be good to go. All right, so reinstalling the filters is just as easy as taking them out. Make sure you're seated properly in the bottom. I like to get it as tight as possible with my hands and then come back with the wrench to tighten it up just a little bit more. All right, so it's as easy as that. I'll tighten them up with the wrench and we'll be all set.